everybody to the Harlem FKN Globetrotters. We are here, we are excited, we're nervous, we are ready for the Champions League quarter-final. Manchester United against Paris Saint-Germain. You can see from the league table on the left-hand side of the screen, we are now 11 points clear in Ligue 1. The title is almost wrapped up. It would take a monumental collapse for us not to be French champions now. Paris Saint-Germain winning back the title that they lost last season. This is really what our season is all about now. If we can get through against Manchester United, we are on for winning that Champions League. If we lose, you would have to say we've kind of underachieved this season. Although we have won the French League, or we've almost won the French League, we've gone out of the cup early. It would be a disappointment if we don't make these semi-finals. But make no bones about it, we are in for a huge test today. We are up against Manchester United. They are fourth in the league. If we have a look at their team, there are some weaknesses there. It's actually, and now that I've had a good look at it, I'm kind of thinking it's a pretty good representation of real life. They do, of course, have the Premier League's top scorer, Cristiano Ronaldo, 28 goals this season. He's now got more than Mauro Icardi, so he's got more goals than anyone in our team. And you can see he is absolutely phenomenal, even at 37 years of age. Phenomenal player that we are going to have to really work hard to keep quiet in today's game. I think I'm going to play Sergio Ramos to compete with him in the air and compete with him in terms of determination and leadership and just that battle of wills. But then they have other incredible players all over the field. Bruno Fernandes, exceptional playmaker. I feel like he's a little bit overpowered. I probably wouldn't put him down as having 17 bravery as an 18 leadership. But an exceptional player. 13 assists, 7 goals for the season. We are going to be playing a defensive midfielder to mark him today. And then Paul Pogba, another exceptional playmaker. Incredible physical attributes. You can see he's not having a great season. Although he does have 7 assists, he has got a 6.96 rating for the season. He has not been good in the Champions League, a 6.72 rating. So hopefully his poor season, if you can call it that, is going to continue. Harry Maguire, exceptional centre-back in this game. Amazing physical strength, amazing determination, positioning, heading. We have been looking at the stats. We'll have a little look at that in a moment. But what I'm hoping here, it looks here like Lindelof is going to start at centre-back. And for some reason, Rafa Varane is not even in the squad. We'll see if it is that way when we get to the game. But at the moment, it looks like they're leaving him out, which would be absolutely fantastic because he is an elite centre-back having an incredible season. Now, through the spine of the team, Manchester United are fantastic. David De Gea, really good goalkeeper as well. But when we look to the wings, it's not quite the same story. They've got Serge Gnabry, who is a pretty decent wide player, but he's not got the elite numbers that maybe you would expect. And you can see he's not had a good season so far. He's just signed for Manchester United. He's been very poor for them. So that looks like that could go in our favour. And Marcus Rashford, he's having a decent enough season in terms of his average rating, but he's only got 8 goals. And you can see here again, he's got some really good statistics in certain areas, particularly his physical attributes and his speed. But his technical attributes and his mental attributes are not exceptional. So on both wings, they don't look fantastic. And then with Luke Shaw, again, really good fullback, but just short of elite numbers. He's got 8 assists for the season, so he is a danger that we've got to look out for. But he's not by a long way, he's not the best fullback in the game. And Diogo Dalot on the other wing is what I would say is a very average fullback. So I would hope that Messi and Mbappe are going to really fancy their chances against these fullbacks. Obviously, like we said, Harry Maguire and Lindelof, if he plays, is also, I mean, he's solid enough, but he's not an exceptional centre back. If we have a look at the statistics, if we go here to the data hub, which I've got to confess I haven't really used that much, but I did want to check it out for this game. Because I'm far more worried than I have been perhaps for other teams about Manchester United. If we kind of look in terms of general performance for the season, they do score a lot more goals than the average teams in the Premier League. They also have a higher expected goals against per game. They have a lower pass completion ratio than other teams in the Premier League, a lower amount of tackles won. So there are actually areas here which we might be able to exploit. And if we have a look at the analyst report, this was their last game against Arsenal, which they lost 3-0. They're actually in the middle of a bit of a poor run, and I think we can kind of get at them here. They are strong down the center of the pitch, but they are not strong on the wings. If we just go back to Manchester United here and we look at their recent results, we go to their schedule, you can see through February and March, they've only won 4 games. They've drawn the majority of their games, and they've lost their last 2, the FA Cup quarter-final against Manchester City and away at Arsenal in the Premier League. So they're not coming into this on great form. I really, really fancy our chances if we can play a certain tactic, which I am going to show you right now. Sorry, this is going to be the team that we are going to start with as I lose my voice. But I am going to make some tactical adjustments here. Just got to give some squad numbers. Let's auto number that. Give some squad numbers to some of our youth team players who I'm needing to fill out the squad because, as you'll see in a moment, we do have some injury issues. Let's just get to the team here and just have a look at tactically what we are going to do. I'm really tearing things up for this game. I'm really changing things up. We're not sticking with the same tactics as always. I do feel like Manchester United are far too dangerous to just play our normal game. So if we go and look at the tactics here, first of all, I've taken Isco and Di Maria out. I am going to start Idrissa Gueye down here in defensive midfield. So he's going in there as a defensive ball-winning midfielder. And I'm just going to put Paredes, I'm going to just put him as, I think, a deep-line playmaker on support. So that's much more playing to his strengths. But I want to get Idrissa Gueye in there because I want to actually man-to-man to mark Bruno Fernandes. In the French league, I've left a lot of players free when our opposition have played with a 10. But right for today, I really think Bruno Fernandes has to be marked specifically there. And Sergio Ramos is going to be marking up on Cristiano Ronaldo. And then, as we always do, Mbappe is going to be on, there we go, they did change it up. He is going to be on Aaron Wan-Bissaka. And Messi is going to be following Luke Shaw, just to make sure those guys don't have the run of the park. So Varane is in at centre-back as we expected. So Icardi is really going to have his hands full with Varane and Harry Maguire. But what I'm going to do here is focus our play down both those wings, and I'm going to look to play a little bit wider. And I'm going to start off with the standard passing directness. We may think about going a little bit more direct, depending on how the game goes. And I am not going to play out of defense. So I am going to go straight to the flanks when we get the ball. We're going to be looking to go straight into Mbappe and Messi as quickly as we can from the goalkeeper. And we are going to keep defensively, we're going to stick with this, which has served us well for quite a while now. We may change to a more defensive, a more narrow defensive setup if necessary, depending on how Manchester United are attacking us. But this is how we're going now. So we're sacrificing the number 10. We do have Angel Di Maria back. And we also have Isco on the bench. And nice to see as well, Marco Verratti has just come back into first team training. So he's on the bench. He's probably only going to be able to do 20 minutes or something. We're not going to be able to risk him for too long. But he's there if we want him. And Kimpembe, who's been playing fantastically, probably better than Sergio Ramos, is on the bench. I just want Ramos's leadership and physical presence in that battle against Cristiano Ronaldo. So this is how we head into it. Let's see if we can just get the teams up for this. Let's see if we can. The media have given you a lot of credit lately. I know players normally love to hear about the media giving them credit. And we'll just, there we go. So we have got everybody really well motivated for the game here. Let's see how things go here at Old Trafford. If we can start in this first leg with a positive result, at least a draw, that really sets us up for a great second leg. I really do think that we can take advantage of Manchester United down those wings. Soulé and Bernat, we're going to start with them on the overlaps. We're going to see how that goes for us. If Manchester United are getting a bit of luck down our wings, then we may. There's Bernat injured already. Let's just have a look and see how. Yeah, it looks like he is going to need to be taken off the field. I'm not, with that being so early, I'm not going to want to risk that. So I am going to bring Diallo in. Kurzawa is also injured. Should we get him? Yeah, we'll have him on support. But do you know what? With that, I'm not even going to risk it. I'm not going for any overlaps with our fullbacks. Diallo has not played much this season. He's generally been our fourth choice centre-back. So this is a huge moment for him to come in and play in the Champions League at Old Trafford. Right now, it's looking pretty good. We do have more possession and we have had more shots. Our analysts actually say that we are a better team than Manchester United. I'm not sure I'm 100% convinced about that, but at least it suggests that we're on their level. See Manchester United really playing through the middle. We might go more narrow depending on how things go. While they haven't had any real chances, they haven't had many shots on goal, I'm going to leave it as it is, but I'm going to be ready to change that because I can see the majority of their play is through the middle. As Soulé just sweeping up there again, just going with the more defensive option with Soulé over Hakimi. And this is a really nice bit of play, but Mbappe didn't have the angle for the shot, and he didn't have Messi or Icardi coming in to get on the end of a cross. So disappointing we didn't make more out of that. But at the moment, we are just about having the better of this game. 2 shots on target. Manchester United have yet to shoot on target, but they might do here. Oh my goodness. Let's hope Ronaldo is offside. Have they come up with a goal from their first shot on target? And kind of disappointing, disallowed. We've had perhaps a little bit of a let-off there. Well, Ronaldo was onside. Has it? That looked to me like he was onside. Has that been given for a foul? We're perhaps a little bit fortunate to get away with that one. But I am very, very pleased at half-time that we are leading on the shots on target and the possession. Let's try and keep everybody kind of focused on the job at hand. I'm going to say I'm happy. Everybody's responded very well to that, but I don't want them to get overconfident. Can we keep this up? If we can keep this game as boring as it has been so far, I'm going to be perfectly happy with that. See Manchester United, 55% of their attacks going through the middle, going through Ronaldo and Bruno Fernandes. The way things are going, I still don't want to swap out the way we're defending, but we've got to watch it here because they might have a chance. Well, again, that's been well dealt with. Perhaps bringing in Diallo at left back has made us even more solid still, because we've now basically got 4 centre-backs on the field, with Soulé also being there. But if Idrissa Gueye gives that away so easily, we could really be in trouble. Brilliantly dealt with there by, was it Marquinhos or Ramos? But we dealt with it, and this is a really nice counter-attack. Can we finish? Icardi has got his first Champions League goal of the season. What a time to get it. What a time to get it. It's been a theme of our season. I actually, with all the build-up talking about Manchester United, I forgot to mention that Neymar is injured, and that is the only reason that Icardi is in the team. Neymar got injured for 3 weeks. We're hoping he'll be back for the second leg. But that is absolutely huge from Icardi at a time when Neymar really had made that central striker position his own with some really good performances. He had the misfortune to pick up an injury, allowing Icardi to come back into the team today, and he's come up with the goods when it mattered. And a great setup from Mbappe, who has been sensational since February. Can we hang on to this now? We've got the goal. Can we now really control this game? There's, again, Idrissa Gueye doing a great job on Fernandes, but he got away there. And now Sancho. Sancho getting away from Soulé there. Should I have been specifically marking him? Should I have been specifically marking him? Soulé has been absolutely sleeping there as Sancho gets in at the back post. And, well, it's still a positive result as it stands, but can we now recover from that as Wijnaldum finds Icardi? Another great run, and Messi, his 20th goal of the season, set up by Icardi. Instant response. Let's demand more from the players. I haven't even been given any shouts. I've been so focused on the game. Really interesting tactical game. And now it's Messi who has been completely left unmarked by Luke Shaw. You cannot give the world's best player that much time and space. And we are 2-1 up, and we have 2 away goals as Sancho goes again. Well done, Donnarumma. Let's just have a little pause there. Let's get a breather. I think I'm just going to change Soulé to defend, and I'm going to specifically set him to mark Sancho. I don't always like doing this with the fullbacks. I tend to find that when they tightly mark, the fullbacks push up onto the winger and allow space in behind. So we're going to see how that goes. We might have to change that. And I'm looking at the players' fitness kind of edging down, but I don't want to make any changes here. We have been the better team. We have had great control. Is that change to specifically mark Jadon Sancho going to help tighten us up as Soulé goes into Messi? Was that maybe a penalty? It looked like Messi got a little bit of a kick there. But now Bruno Fernandes has got away from Idrissa Gueye as Marquinhos goes across to cover. Well dealt with. Still not away now. Still not away just yet. as Bruno Fernandes just starting to find spaces away from Idrissa Gueye there. And now it's Rashford who finds space. Brilliant save from Donnarumma. Do I now need to set Diallo on the other side to specifically mark Marcus Rashford as they head over? And now I think I do want to just make a couple of little changes. Let's have a look here. What do we want to change? I am going to set Diallo just to mark Marcus Rashford. Let's not run that risk of him getting free, and we'll put Diallo on as a no-nonsense fullback, just concentrating on the defensive side of the game. What changes can we make here? I think we're going to bring Di Maria in for Mbappe. He is getting very tired. Or should we go with Messi maybe? I think we'll go with Messi on this occasion. We're going to put Di Maria in as an inverted winger on support. Get some fresh legs in there. And Leandro Paredes is going to change for Marco Verratti. Maybe a big ask to bring Verratti in this situation after such a long injury. He's had 2 injuries, had about 4 months out. And Idrissa Gueye has not had a great game up against Bruno Fernandes. But do I keep him in there? Well, Ander Herrera could come in. I think I'm going to do it. Ander Herrera comes in. The same role, ball-winning midfielder. We are going to leave it at that for the moment. But Sergio Ramos is also looking very, very tired. And he's been booked. Maybe Kimpembe could. Let's bring Kimpembe in for the last 10 minutes. Just looking at that fitness there, just worrying me slightly. Let's leave it there. We are going to start doing a little bit of time wasting. Can we hold on to this absolutely fantastic result? It would be exceptional if we could do that. Would really make us favourites to progress to the semi-finals. Let's now just full on time wasting, be more disciplined, and we are going to hold our shape after winning possession, taking absolutely no risks here. You can see United here are now attacking over all areas of the pitch, not just down the middle, not just in central areas. So we are going to leave it as a balanced defence, and it looks like we are going to get out of Old Trafford with a 2-1 victory. That is an exceptional result. Without question, our result of the season. This is the first time all season that we have had to face a truly elite side, and we have pulled out our result of the season. Absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. The whole team rightfully inspired and motivated going forward. That is an incredible result. And Young Boys have beaten Atletico Madrid as well. That is a sensational result too. If we just look now, we are going to obviously go forward to the next game. I also didn't speak about our game in between our draw against Monaco and this game. We actually beat Lorient in the Ligue. We took the opportunity to rest a number of players there. And I can tell you now, I am resting all of our first 11, or as many as I can, against Clermont. Clermont are bottom of the league. It doesn't matter. I don't care if we lose. We are going to completely change up the team, make sure all of our most important players are fully fit and raring to go for the second leg. I'm absolutely ecstatic with that. We will be back shortly for that second game. Don't go away.